Oh my God, they said so many things. Like,
you're perfect,
some
you're
of them-
beautiful, you look like Linda Evangelista, you're a model.
Number 10, Negative and No Talent, Season 4.
I don't have talent? No, you don't have talent.
Since Fifi O'Hara is known as one of the most confrontational, argumentative, and defensive queens to have ever been on RuPaul's Drag Race, it's only fitting that she kick off this list. Willam, a sassy, pot-stirring queen from Season 4, was a bit of a troublemaker on the show as well.
You won tonight because you are a beautiful and talented queen. But it has come to my attention that you have broken the rules.
After pointing out the inconsistencies in something Fifi said, the atmosphere shifted to a bit more hostile. Fifi started digging into Willam, saying she deserved to go home because she was talentless and negative.
I'm gonna tell her where to get him. You wanna know who I said to go home? I said you. You don't have any talent. This is a show for talented people, not people that know how to buy shoes.
According to Fifi, Willam's only talent is, quote, using someone's credit card to buy her clothes. After more yelling, mostly from Fifi, Willam delivered the iconic line,
Your tone seems very pointed right now.
mic drop. Number 9, Go Home First, All-Stars Season 1.
Someone's gotta go home first.
The introductory season of All-Stars was the first time fans got to see former contestants compete against one another for the crown. One queen in particular was there for redemption as well, Mimi Imfurst, an infamous Season 3 contestant. After the runway, things got a bit heated as the queens untucked.
Act the fool, girl.
I'm here.
When Mimi said it was inappropriate to bring up past events, Raven snapped back, well guess what Mimi, we did. She went off, saying she had no idea how Mimi was able to come back to the show. Then Yara Sofia answered, they needed someone to go home first.
How did you manage that?
Because they need someone to go home first.
It left us absolutely gagging. A hilarious parody video called Every Birdie versus Mimi Imfurst has even been made from it.
I just don't think it's appropriate to talk about shit that had nothing to do with anything that's happened here.
Well, guess what, Mimi? We did.
Number 8, Fix Your Mug, Season 2.
I can fight. I can start a fight.
The first season of the behind-the-scenes show Untucked had one of the wildest showdowns in history. In a legendary confrontation, Morgan McMichaels yelled at Mystique Summers, saying she had no class or manners and that she needed to fix her hair and makeup.
So go fix your hair, fix your mug.
I don't need to fix my mug, bitch.
Honey, you do need to fix your mug.
But there was no stopping it. All the rest of the queens just tried to stay out of it. Mystique was fed up and delivered the line every fan of RuPaul's Drag Race knows.
You piss me off some more, I will whoop your ass. Bitch, I am from Chicago.
Talk about escalating quickly. After daring Mystique to hit her, she responded by telling Morgan,
You're not worth it, let me walk off.
can someone call the fire department because that queen just got burned. Number 7, Talentless, Season 11.
I'm gonna be very forward about exactly how I feel.
Okay.
Silky, I'm a little pissy that you tried to throw me under the bus because I'm quote unquote injured.
Whenever RuPaul asks the queens who should go home, it always seems to cause some drama. Silky Nutmeg Ganache totally threw Eevee oddly under the bus when she told RuPaul that she should go home because of her injury.
When I finished our routine with my sprained ankle doing shit you could not dream of.
Admittedly, that is pretty insensitive since Eevee has the pre-existing condition of hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which caused the injury in the first place. This started the fight, but it certainly wasn't the end of it. Eevee, clearly pissed at Silky, called her out for playing the game safe. After someone pointed out that Sasha Velour, who won the 9th season of the show, was also safe the entire competition, Eevee retorted Sasha Velour was talented, implying that Silky was not. Huge burn.
Sasha Velour was safe every week and won.
That's because Sasha Velour was talented.
Number 6, Dark and Nasty Insides, Season 2.
I think my feelings are easily explained. You're jealous. You're insecure. No one that feels that great about themselves has to put others down the way that you do.
Raven is one of those queens that speaks her mind freely, often critiquing and even ridiculing fellow drag queens. It's undeniable that she's gorgeous and can strut a runway with confidence and bravado. However, she's been called out for being fake as well as just downright mean.
I would never say that. Her interview was shit. Her look was shit.
Her book cover was shit. Her trying to launch and sell her book to the judges was shit. She's shit. I would never say that.
On season 2, she talked a lot of shit about Tatianna in the confessionals, and was even caught in a lie. Needless to say, they had some words for one another at the reunion, where Tatianna told Raven she's beautiful, but her insides are dark and nasty.
Your outside is gorgeous, Raven, but your insides are dark and nasty, and I don't like you.
Ouch. Number 5, Memorable Drag, Season 8.
They may have been on drugs. I want a drug test.
Yeah, I didn't hear you get that. But
I did get told that my performance was phenomenal.
Season 8 winner Bob the Drag Queen had a bit of a rocky relationship with Derrick Barry, the Britney Spears impersonator extraordinaire from Las Vegas. The two were constantly making shady comments about each other that often seemed in good fun up until this confrontation. Derrick implied that only Bob makes shady comments or jokes, not her. Obviously false, Bob knew it would only be minutes before she proved herself wrong.
I don't see that I do that.
I can't wait till you do it again. It'll be like 5 minutes.
And lo and behold, Derrick asked Bob, unprovoked, if she could give her tips to do ratchet drag. Bob clapped back by saying she could actually give her tips on doing memorable drag. Even though Bob was the queen to send Derrick packing, there didn't seem to be animosity or bad blood between them.
Hey, Bob, if I want to do ratchet drag next week, can you give me any tips?
If you want to do like memorable drag next week, I can give you some tips.
Number 4, Dorito Orange, Season 5. Face crack of the century. The well-known feud between Alyssa Edwards and Coco Montrese started prior to Drag Race, when Alyssa won Miss Gay America but was dethroned and the title transferred to Coco. Cue a ton of drama for Season 5.
I've got to get this off my back. This needs to be done. Can I talk to you like 5 minutes, just me and you?
They tried to talk it out, but of course that only led to lots of tears and swearing. Jeez. Then it all came to a head when Alyssa made a comment about Coco's makeup, supposedly joking, "Girl, look how orange you look, girl." Coco didn't take that well, yelling, "I'm not joking, bitch," and glaring Alyssa down.
Okay, now, Miss Alyssa, now you pushed it.
Miss Coco, you're taking it personal. I'm joking.
Oh, now I'm not joking, bitch.
Even though they had issues, Alyssa's elimination by Coco saw genuine respect and sadness from both.
Alyssa Edwards, the next time you look in the mirror, I hope you see what I see. A triple threat. A dancer, a beauty queen, and one fierce-ass entertainer.
Number 3, Party City, Season 4.
I felt that you kind of pushed me into, just doing my spooky look and that it was irresponsible.
Oh look, it's Fifi O'Hara again. Along with Willam, she also had a major issue with Sharon Needles, a queen with a spooky gothic style. After Fifi said Sharon won the challenge because of her team leadership, things went from bad to worse. The queens started yelling at one another, while the rest of the queens in the workroom just listened to it all go down. Sharon called Fifi a tired-ass showgirl, but Fifi quickly responded,
"Tired-ass showgirl?
A showgirl, at least I am a showgirl, bitch! Go back to Party City where you belong!"
This fight definitely left the atmosphere between these queens tense for the rest of the season. Number 2, Sugar Daddy, Season 3.
I'm not even in a relationship, let alone have some old man shacked up with that's buying me all my drag and costumes.
One of the only times in the show's history where an altercation became physical, this moment from Season 3 was iconic. Shangela and Mimi Imfurst got into an argument about Mimi's style and creativity, which quickly devolved into a heated fight. Shangela told Mimi she could never pull a glamorous look, so Mimi had the audacity to imply that Shanji has a sugar daddy that pays for everything. Well, that didn't go over too smoothly.
If I wanted a sugar daddy, yes, I probably could go out and get one because I am what? Sickening. You could never have a sugar daddy because you are not that kind of girl.
After firmly correcting the queen, Shangela threw her drink at Mimi, creating one of the most thrilling scenes of the entire show. Clearly, Shangela put Mimi in her place because she is what? Sickening. Number 1, Back Rolls, Season 5.
Jade, I've never came for your look or your body weight or anything like that.
If you're gonna come for me, then I'm gonna definitely come back to you, so.
Jade Jolie had one of the wildest insults of all time when she called Alyssa Edwards out. Apparently, Jade thought her fellow queen was a judgmental mean girl who tears the other girls down.
Girl, if I was quick to judge you, I'd judge you on that makeup. But girl, I could judge you on your lack of talent. You're a phony amateur,
girl. To you,
girl.
because you're a mean girl.
Amateur.
You're a mean girl.
Girl, you're a joke.
Unfortunately for Alyssa, she chose the wrong girl to mess with, because after calling Jade a talentless phony amateur, that's when the claws came out.
Girl, if I was gonna
judge
judge
you on
anyone,
your
I'd judge you on that body where their shoulders should match them hips, but they
can say all
don't,
that.
so.
Jade took it upon herself to point out that Alyssa, and specifically her body, was far from perfect. She said Alyssa had quote-unquote disgusting back rolls in an absolutely brutal takedown.
Girl, you had rolls all over the place in the back. It was disgusting.
Back rolls.
Anyone dealing with Miss Jade Jolie should really watch their back. Literally. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.